Our next speaker is Mr. Hira Tewari, Vice President, Business Development for CoRover.
Sure. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Well, thanks for this privilege. I'll quickly walk you through the presentation, what we do, how we do, and then probably, if any queries, of course, I would like to take that as well. So yeah, so we do a lot of different modes of chatbot. Again, we are into conversational AI space, and we do voice bot, chatbot, and yes, our unique offering is video bot, right? Wherein we create a metaverse version, a digital twin of a live person, right? Wherein there's a personalized feeling which you get, right? When you talk to someone in a video format, right? We create a digital avatar of that person, and the citizen can actually interact with that digital avatar. I'll move on. Okay. Is this backward? We'll go back. This one? Okay, thanks. Okay, yeah, so we all understand that, I mean, when we talk about human beings, right, there's no, most of the time, there's no uniformity when you speak, right, when you call a call center, right. It is, first of all, it is available at a specific time, and then what happens that some person says something else and the other person says something else. So, of course, there I'm sure we all would acknowledge that AI ML has been playing a pivotal role, where you get to have uniform information, and without a challenge of specific time slot, right? You get it 24/7, right? And with company like us, of course, you can select the channel, you can select the language of your choice, and of course, you can select the time. So there's no foundation that it has to be between 10 to 7. Of course, we all have been citizens and have been asking for some detail or the other, and we have faced problem. And again, that happens because of, I mean, if we have any queries, we wait for long hours, and then it's not guaranteed that we will get the resolution, right? But then, of course, I really would like to appreciate the efforts which have been taken by the current government towards the digitization. And we all, as a citizen, would actually feel that how the things are getting improved day by day, right? And conversational AI is one of the technology which is playing a great role over here. So yeah, again, and it's very important when I talk about conversational AI, it is extremely important to have correct data, right? So we have close to 1 billion plus users, right? And any system, AI system is as good as the amount of data it has. So by virtue of that amount of data, we are able to train our models better and then get a better result. Yes, so what we propose here is that for the all the Gram Panchayats, Jila or Gram Panchayats, of course, we would like to create a digital twin of the minister himself, right? So that it gives a personalized feel, right? And then him answering the queries directly to the citizens, right? And not just answering the queries, of course, if they have anything, any grievances, right? They can also fill those grievances, through voice. Of course, and of course, at the same time, getting the information, then we can also recommend them the services, which would be, my friend mentioned that you just mentioned one thing and the system automatically understands and tell you that what is the next step, what can be next steps, he gives you the options, right? So similarly, the recommendations can be given. Yeah, again, this is kind of just a repetition, so I'll just rush it through, right? So by the amount of users you have, you will have better and rather more data, which helps you to train the bot in a robust manner to get a great result. And of course, currently we have close to 1 billion plus users, and we are envisaging to have 2 billion plus, I mean, maybe before even 2025. So that will help us to make our system ready. This is a little on a technology side, so I'll make it really quick. So the technologies which we leverage is artificial intelligence, machine learning, NLP, AR, VR, augmented and virtual reality, and RPA as and when required, not always. And then of course we are agnostic to the channels, the platforms, right from chatbot to voice bot to video bot to any social media channel you can think of. We can integrate with those. Of course, we also have offerings wherein you can actually search for something, as we usually as a citizen, what we do for anything and everything, we go to Google and search, right, for the results. And the result which you get, along with that, you can have the chat button itself. So right when you are searching, you can actually get to interact and ask your queries as well. So the chatbot can open directly there. And of course, multilingual, as I said, like, so we cater in totally like 112 plus languages that include 12 plus vernacular languages of India. This is an example of a voice bot which we did for, a video bot rather, which we did for Skill India some time back. So here you can simply ask queries, whatever queries you have. So you can very well see, like, it feels like you're speaking to someone, right? Now, everybody knows, like, Teams, Zoom, etc. has become a new normal for us to communicate with with our colleagues or anyone, right, for that matter. So, and then we can feel that personalization thing, right? Similarly, we can have this digital twin from where you can ask the queries, and it is also available in form of chat. So the person who wants to just click, just want to type, just want to say, whichever way they like and whichever language they like to use, they can do that. Of course, these are some of the organizations which have adopted chatbot across different verticals. And it's been across all the channels, right? Right from insurance domain to IRCTC, Indian Railways, utility companies like Indraprastha Gas Limited, and enterprises, private enterprises like Hero Motorcorp, etc., Max Life and all that. Some of the quick case studies which will actually give you an idea of what changes does conversational AI have been able to make in these companies. So currently, as we speak, we are live on IRCTC. I'm not sure how many of you have used or seen Ask Disha on IRCTC. So anyone have used Ask Disha, right? Great. So how had been your experience, ma'am?
Sometimes misleading also.
How misleading, ma'am?
Like I was trying to search for certain trains,
Uh-huh.
giving me some 2, 3 and then alternative vehicle trains.
Yes.
It was diverting me from the main topic.
So you're not getting from your source and destination, you're not getting that train options?
Suggesting alternative vehicles of commuting.
Okay. So yeah, so currently what we have, I mean, of course, that was something which everything has scope of improvement. We'll certainly go back and see. But then yes, if everyone have phone in their hand, they can straight away try this out. So I mean, as when you book a ticket or you go to a ticket counter, what do you say? Okay, you probably, for example, you book a ticket from Delhi to Mumbai for tomorrow or day after tomorrow, right? You can say that and the system understands that, give you the option accordingly, right? So, I mean, of course, I may agree with you, but of course, everyone has the phone, they can see it. But then AI system cannot give you 100% accuracy. I'm not saying it just to counter that, but then of course.
Probably for that day the options were exhausted, so it was trying to suggest.
No, not really. Not really. So in that case, you don't get any option. No trains available, you get that option. Okay. But then, yeah, of course, I can personally handle that and address that with you, right? So, of course, with them, we have like 2 million monthly traction currently, 700,000 daily passengers using 70% increase in their CSAT. And this is the data which has not done by us, by IRCTC only. And then that has also resulted in reduction of the queries by 70%. and the positive feedback had been 90%. So if you had been from one of those 10%, I'm extremely sorry about that, but we can address it, Sim, and take it as a feedback. Thank you. So yeah, I'll move to the next slide. So the earlier version of this was Ask Disha, wherein it was primarily handling the queries only. But now with the new one, with the Ask Disha 2.0, you can actually do end-to-end transaction, right? So you can book a ticket and then you can also make the payment, apart from checking your booking history, canceling, and doing everything on all that, right? And so within a small window, probably within 7 to 8 seconds, you can book a ticket and get that ticket within that small window, small chatbot. Yeah, again, this is another example of Indraprastha Gas Limited and a utility company. I mean, some of us might be using their services. So with them, we have actually reached close to 82% of excellent feedback. Yes, NPCI is also one of our customers, National Payment Corporation of India. We work pretty closely with them. And in fact, we have also done a omni-channel chatbot for RBI as well through NPCI, which is DigiSati. I'm not sure if you guys have used, but it's omni-channel, which is available in IVR, in WhatsApp, in chatbot, in Facebook Messenger as well. Again, private enterprises, Mahindra Car and Bike. So yeah, apart from giving this citizen-facing solutions, of course, we also provide actionable insight to the government or any other clients of ours, right? Wherein they can see that what kind of questions are asked more, so that they can work upon that and address those issues. So yeah, this is also an example of a chatbot, and in fact a video bot which we placed in a town in Japan, which helps the citizens out there to find out the nearby restaurants and also the time they are open, and then they can also book a table, something like that. And then this is an example of voice and video bot, wherein it gives you the 360-degree view of the store, and you can hover around a product, gives you the specification of that product, and from there you can also buy that product too. This is for a banking use case. Yeah, this is something which, again, we did for e-commerce. So yeah, I mean, the idea is to improve the top and bottom line, personalized user experience, and availability 24/7 in users' choice of medium and language. These are some of the certifications, right from ISO to CMMI level 5, and other necessary information like PII data, etc. We do encrypt that, which is of utmost importance, because we all understand now that data is a precious thing to have and to use, and it should be used with the utmost care. Some of our achievements, and yes, we also got commended by just CEO of Microsoft, Mr. Satya Nadella himself, and also by Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. Yeah, with that, I close this presentation. However, yes, there are a couple of demos which I would like to show to you. I understand. Can I understand? Okay, I think my friend is saying that we are short of time, so I guess I have to wind up for now. But thank you so much once again. Thank you all. Thanks.